Damn. Damn. Well, I did feel like Luce was gonna get out of jail, but I am not feeling that feel. I'm not feeling that feeling right now. I'm not feeling that feeling right now. Crazy. Let me let me fix something real quick. You know, let me fix that real quick. So I'm gonna make sure that everybody can see it. We might as well go ahead and transition on over. Let me take them out too. I could make those smaller though. Yeah, let's make them smaller. The people will still be able to see it. I hate to cover up the stand on it media though. So we're gonna do it like that. And then let me see. This one right here, we're gonna shrink this. Exposing the script podcast. Salute, my guy. Salute. What it do, my guy? I don't know if you heard any of this yet, cause she is live right now. I jumped in the shower real quick, cause I knew she was gonna do it. But I jumped in the shower real quick, and damn, as soon as I got out, she started. I was trying to like be right on time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, salute to you, my guy. Hit me with the $5 super chizzy. Man, I appreciate that. I ain't never burnt that late night candle doing this yet. This gonna be the one though. Cause she is exposing a lot. I mean, look, I felt like Luce had a chance to walk up out of there because I knew he would snitch his way out the door, right? But what she is putting out right now, I don't think that brother got a chance in hell. That boy, Uda, what up, my guy? Were you over there listening, man? I know, cause Uda be on top of shit, so I'm already knowing he was already listening. Oh my God. Let me get this poll up right away. I usually get that going first. We gonna keep it simple too. We gonna keep it real simple. Is Luce Cannon cooked? Wow. And then we gonna hit him with no, he still has a chance. Man, my man hit me with the $5 super chat, man. Salute to you, bro. For real. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. So that's what we gonna rock with. We gonna play this out. We gonna play this content. Y'all didn't come here for me at all. So we gonna play this content right now. I didn't listen to it, a lot of it. So I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna start right before she get cooking.
Quick, cause we about to blow the water, this shit off the water.
She said I'm gonna blow up
But
the water.
yeah, like I said,
Hold on, let me
people
get
keep
that
wanting to
video.
fuck with me. Luce and Sharice want to just fuck with me so bad because
We
I'm
gon'
exposing them for the liars that they are.
we gonna run
Exposing
IBM
all the
Hoodlum
truth,
content
receipts,
too.
having his own homeboys come and tell the truth about who he really is, what he does, and they're mad, and I get it. The truth hurts. I understand that,
I'm gonna
but
get him from
the
here.
obsession behind Luce's boyfriend is just out of control. It's literally out of control. Like, I'm literally scared for my life. Like, I've never met another grown man sucking another grown man's dick so hard. Like, it's giving
She
obsession, like single white female.
is she hitting us with the
So,
Karen?
anyways, y'all, remember when Cannon said that he had got shot? What was it, 10 times, 14 times? Remember, he kept going with that whole thing, right? And I told you guys, like, that's all cap, like, literally, like, bullshit. And he's like, I think he said it to, like, everybody, right? And everybody was like, "Oh, he's got shot." Remember, he said he was doing like the Matrix, and he was running and got shot in the face or something like that. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. No, I'm not making fun of your exes. Stop playing. Oh, glazing. Okay, glazing. Oh, my bad. So he's glazing. Um, yes, definitely gay vibes for sure. I'm assuming definitely that. But glazing on somebody else's, private parts is very disturbing. But yeah, so remember Lou said
Oh
he had
wow.
got shot like 100 times and all this jizz jazz. Okay, so y'all check this out. So I found this in his in the iCloud that he had. Look,
4 hours, cuz changing this shit. Getting shot in the fucking foot, low. Shit crazy than a motherfucker. Look at this, every 3 to 4 hours, cuz changing this shit. Getting shot in the fucking foot, low. Shit crazy than a motherfucker. Sick, so I'm mad.
this is nothing bad. We all we're doing is having a receipt party. That's it. That's all we doing. We not doing nothing bad, y'all. Don't worry, it's just a receipt party. Y'all stop it. Okay. So this is why Cannon's, boyfriend is upset. Um this right here is Alfred Walker. He is one of the IBM gang members that stripped, beat, pistol whipped, and robbed the two older gentlemen at No Jumper, which everybody knows Alfred Walker is my step cousin, right? So, mind you, let's be clear, my whole family knows about this, right? My whole family knows. It's on video, right? Hoodcum, the Glazer, put this video out for the world to see, right? Luce Cannon, I don't know, sent him the video, however that works, but they put the video out. Cannon's boyfriends and his gang members, they put their own video out of them committing a crime, of them, attempting to murder somebody, pretty much from what the video shows, right? So they're upset because everybody is posting the video. So I don't understand why they're coming at me for posting the video when they're the ones who put it out. So this is one of the reasons why he's upset. This is Luce Cannon, for those of you who don't know. So now everybody get their, let's start it one more time, start over, get your phones out. So this video has never been posted. This is another part of the No Jumper beating that Luce Cannon and his boyfriends and his whatever put out. So this is a completely different angle from what they
That because I didn't play that part, but I'm looking for it right now. So what I want to do is I want to also play what he said and what he said towards the end. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Is to get to where I don't know if the part that I'm looking for he says anything about her mother. That's what I'm trying to find out now. But I'm gonna play the part towards the end. If somebody can find the timestamp, because I'm assuming it's the live that he just did. If anybody out there can find the timestamp, let me know, because I'm about to set the video up right now. But I did find the timestamp of what I want to play while she's doing what she's doing, because man, it's a lot going on, man. We about to get to it though.
What they put out and everybody was sharing. So this is an exclusive video that has not been released of the No Jumper beating, featuring Alfred Walker and Luce Cannon and Gloss. So you guys will see. So everybody go ahead and take your screenshots, take your screen records. You can go ahead. I give permission.
Salute to the team.
I do not care. So go ahead.
Yeah, late man. She coming with it.
Go ahead, post it away. Get ready.
I was supposed to grab
so again, Luce Cannon and his gang are upset with me because I am exposing the truth for the lying, manipulative demons that they are, going around doing the devil's work, snitching, making up fabricated stories, doing things for content, inciting violence, just causing chaos and melee. And I'm calling them out on it. So they're upset.
They are.
Because clearly I'm the only one that's got balls enough to go against. But there's been other people, not just me, coming forward about surviving Luce Cannon and the gang, right?
Can't get in there.
I gotta
I need food.
Find it. Let me find
Can't sleep
it.
while I'm eating.
There you go.
Genius.
Sorry, y'all.
I'm like, why?
Okay. Where do I want to put this?
Hold on.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Shit.
And then I'll blow
Can't
it
get there
up.
yet. Hold on, y'all.
Get your bitch ass up, nigga.
So as you can hear, Luce Cannon is screaming for a man to get up who's not fighting back.
Hold on.
Here's Alfred Walker right here, who then the man is on the floor, right? Defenseless, helpless. Alfred Walker is stripping him of his clothes and kicking him in the head. And just mind you, the person's on the floor. They're not fighting back. If this is not the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in life, I don't know what is. I don't know how anybody would be okay with this. They're not fighting back. You guys jumped somebody. All these grown men jump two defenseless people and think that it's okay. Like, what grown man does that? These aren't grown men. It's nasty work, right? But let's play that one more time.
You guys gotta be careful. Get your bitch ass up, nigga.
Alfred Walker again. You hear Cannon like kicking him, stripping him, all that good stuff, right? So I don't know why, mind you, this video has not been shown. This was not the video that was originally put out. This is a different angle. There was a lot of people recording. Let's just be clear. There was a lot of people recording that night. Multiple witnesses, multiple people with their statements and what happened. Luce telling, people to record or whatever the case may be.
Hey, Giving Life, you know him? I'm a little confused at your message. The IBM Hoodlum dude is not understanding that he's in a state that I was employed by. He's in a state. Oh, he's in a state that I was employed by. That I was employed by the Mexicans, if you understand what I'm talking about. No, I don't. So y'all had an issue? What happened between y'all? What up, Drew V, my God? Fam West in the building. What it is? We up late night burning that candle. Yeah, Gigi coming with them receipts. My boy IBM Hoodlum is too, so we gonna play him too. We gonna make it fair around here. Yeah, we gonna make it real fair around here. What's up? Let's go.
But this is what they put out. They put this out, not this video. But
hey, share this video. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Share this video.
So just know that they did this. This is them proud of their crime, telling on themselves like world's dumbest criminals. Okay, so this is the detention order, right, from Luce. This is a detention order. I don't know if you guys have seen the detention order or not, but the reason why Luce bail was denied, right? So as you can see, it says nature of the offenses and defendant's role in the alleged extortion/robberies, 2 active protection orders, noting one is reciprocal, outstanding warrants, and repeat of violence January 2025 incident, which they're talking about the no jump.
That's what I'm saying, Drew V. I'm confused right now. I'm gonna tell you why.
Warrants, multiple warrants. It's all violent. His whole rap sheet is why they're not letting him out is because of violence. So why Sharice and his boyfriends think it's a good idea?
She's so disrespectful,
to constantly harass a victim on one of his violent cases that he has a warrant for today makes no sense. The only thing that makes sense to me is that they want to see this man in prison for the rest of his life. Like that's the only thing that makes sense. Mind you, I'm going to repeat. It literally says outstanding warrants. Luce Cannon has a felony domestic violence warrant for a domestic violence case against where I'm the victim on. That he has to face me in court after he's done with the federal case. So why they would continue this harassment online at that? Because I'm recording everything. So everything's being recorded. Everything he's doing.
Yeah, I look 0999. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She not obsessed at all. I mean, people gotta. It's like what's good for the goose is good for the gander, and we forget like for a couple of years they was running around disrespecting her. What I don't like about what Gigi is doing, clearly, she's using a play out of the Whack 100 playbook. So you know he's coaching her through this. I wish she would have just did her thing independent. I don't think she needed to rock with him. While she's exposing Luce Cannon, she's clearing him. You feel me? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna help you build your shit up. I'll give you the content, but I'm gonna need you to do it my way. I'm gonna need you to do a few things my way. And all he is doing is freeing himself. And I feel like Gigi shouldn't even be a part of anything like that. Like, your issue with Luce Cannon is yours. Why are you taking Luce Cannon and Whack 100's battle? What, for the clout? I thought you didn't care about the clout. I thought you didn't care about the fame. I thought this was all about the truth. Yeah, we call a spade over here. No, she's not obsessed. She's smacking these niggas as they should be smacked, because they smacked her for a couple of years. But then don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Don't tell me this is all about just getting the truth out there, when you done adopted Whack 100's whole playbook, and you are assisting him to get out of the shit that he calls at No Jumper. Yeah, let's keep it all the way a buck.
Which is why I don't mind, because all it's going to do is just ensure Luce is never going to get out. So it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? But it just seems to me that everybody on Luce's team that he thinks is for him.
Yeah, I'm sick of that like shit. That
putting the nail deeper and deeper.
I'm telling you, this shit be making me. I struggle with it, bro. Because I'm like, damn, is anybody real in this motherfucker? Like, god damn. Is anybody standing on what the fuck they say they represent and what they all about? It's a whole lot of talk, and then when they get the audience, then they switch it up. Like, is that how it's supposed? Like, look, I ain't mad, but if that's how it gotta go, then I'm good. I'll retire. I ain't fucking with it. I can't do that.
Deeper into his coffin, for whatever reason, I don't know. But let's continue. Okay, so let's.
Oh, the beautiful Steffi Weffy pulled up. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. I'm glad you pulled up, Queen. I appreciate you. Let's get to it.
Here. Luce has multiple domestic violence warrants. This is started not just with me. Let's be clear. Okay.
This is crazy.
Against children, as you can see, restrained person, Tremaine Williams, shoots his sons.
That's a fact. Steffi, right? That's a fact.
This is all public record. I'm not sharing anything that's not public. Okay. Then this one, he had another domestic violence charge. And let's see what this was in 2001. Okay. How long ago was 2001? And it's domestic violence. This is
so slimy, bro, because look what she doing. This is past the truth, right? This is past I just want an apology for my baby. This is past that. This is doing the work. This is exposing him and clearing Whack 100 of any involvement in this whole No Jumper incident. You got to read between the lines when we were looking at this shit now. For real. Because we understand what the fuck is going on. There's plays within plays, smoke and mirrors, all that. Ain't nothing is what they want it to appear to be. We know that. So we can't go off of the storyline of the narrative that they are pushing in our face. You have to read between them lines to figure out what the true storyline is. And what I think what it is, that they've been waiting. She's been waiting patiently to retaliate and expose and really put this nigga away. And look, I'm going to say, Luce Cannon, you shouldn't have played with that queen the way you did, bro. You deserve whatever you got coming your way. Don't let me get in the way. She a civilian with a daughter and a point to prove. The fuck? They played with her name for 2 years. That's not what I'm mad at. What I'm mad at is, why are we pushing Whack 100's agenda though, and at the same time? What's up with you with that though? You got your own battles with this dude. Oh, this shit crazy.
From 2001, domestic violence. Luce has.
Yeah, you talking about his live earlier? I got that on the screen. That's to your right bottom. We gonna play that. We gonna play that too, but it's right there, to the bottom, right to bottom right. If you talking about that video, and I already got it queued up towards the end, the part that I want to play, the timestamp I really need though is when he talks about the girl's mother, because I don't know what timestamp that is.
Been beating women since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time. This is all public record. I'm not sharing anything that's not public freaking record. Everything is public record. Luce has been beating women, has had multiple restraining orders since the beginning of time. So let's not start with this whole like, we're just popping out because of this. Luce has been beating women, multiple, not just me. Okay, so that's 2001, right?
Yeah, Hoodlum, no. I like Hoodlum. I like that young man. I wish he would stay out of this, though.
He's got assault charges. What year is this? Like, I can't make this up. Like,
I wish he would stay out of this, and I'm gonna tell you why why I feel, and like I said, I like IBM Hoodlum, but as a man, this right here, this is her and Loose Cannon business, but she has an axe to grind with Sharice. So let them two women work that out. I don't believe you need, as he got man. I told IBM Hoodlum this though, personally on the phone. So I ain't saying nothing that I ain't said to him directly. I feel he need to stay out of this. I really do. I think let the women do what the women do. You kind of looking like you fighting Sharice battles. Nah, nigga, tell her to come behind them sunglasses and in them Airbnbs and get in the game, get in the mix, or walk away. Wave the flag. Apologize to her for y'all running around for 2 years denying her baby. But I don't think this my man IBM fight though. You know what I mean? This ain't this. I don't agree with him taking this stance. I think he should let this one go. Let her and Luce work it out, or her and Sharice work it out, and he stay out of it.
Luce has been in. This is 2019, literally. This is assault, violence. This is domestic violence. Domestic violence with a firearm.
Right, Steffi, it's crazy.
I can't make this up. This is all.
I don't agree with that.
Again, like I said, it is not just against me. These cases are not even against me. These are against other women, other children, like not just me. So you guys should think about the things that these two.
Bro, how's she lying? Is she reading the paperwork that's right there? Is that fake paper? You saying that's fake paperwork that she putting on the screen? One thing I got to give her, she come with receipts. How she spin the story or spin the narrative with them receipts, I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm looking at the black and white, and that's all I'm focusing on. We heard the niggas choke her or punch her or something on camera before. So let's not act like the nigga don't be doing that. Sharice ain't never denied that he whipped her ass. Now we heard he did that. So this ain't out the realm of a possibility that this nigga got a streak of hitting women. If you had an adult age smacking women, if you do it once, you'll do it again. Period. I don't respect that. I don't give a fuck if it's just one. Nigga, I got daughters. I don't respect that at all. Fuck, you gotta put your hands on them for. If you that upset, take your ass outside. Go take a drive. Go do whatever you need to do. You don't put your hands on them. I don't care how disrespectful they get. Shit, if you feel that bad about it, go grab a female cousin of yours and tell her to get down. But you don't put your motherfucking hands on her.
Two diabolical human beings are doing and their boyfriend. This man has been inciting violence, beating women, having multiple
I got you then.
We're talking about 2001.
Okay.
Okay, who knows how many when he was.
Yeah. I'm not gonna keep stopping and going. I promise. But yeah. She, she go a little hectic on IBM Hoodlum, but it's fair game, my nigga. Like, like I say, I like IBM Hoodlum, but it's fair game because he in business that he shouldn't be in. Any real man gonna tell you that. Even you know that. You know that. You know that. It don't make no sense for him to be involved in this. None. But he a soldier and he riding for his boy. I get all that. But this ain't something that I I'll punch on one of my homeboys if they got involved in my personal marital affairs. I would straight punch on them, bro. And I probably wouldn't fuck with them no more. Maybe, niggas, we just cut from different cloths. I mean, we are different in age and everything, so maybe this is the new wave. Like this is what the new niggas do. You know what I'm saying? I wish a nigga would get in my personal affairs like that. I don't give a fuck how cool he is. I don't care how offended he felt about what my baby mama, my ex-wife said. Nigga, that ain't your fucking business, bro. If you don't get the fuck out my business, we gonna have a fucking problem. But again, my generation was a little different. Maybe y'all loose. Y'all more loose around here.
10, 11, I don't know. He could have been beating women in elementary, for all I know. Like, this has been going on. And people are upset because I'm speaking out. Well, let me not say people.
King J, what up, my guy?
People who think that beating on women or children is somehow okay. Let's continue.
Right. King J know what's up.
A newer one. This domestic violence is against Sharice, his current baby mama, where he strangled her. Let's read the charges on this and let's see the date. So clearly Luce didn't learn his lesson from beating women since 2001. And as you can see here, domestic battery by strangulation, domestic battery by strangulation. There's 4 different charges. Okay, this is in Las Vegas. This is the case with Sharice. Okay, which her mother confirmed. And Sharice dropped the charges. Or whoever filed the charges, whatever.
Nasty work.
The point is, he was arrested. It was felony offenses, the whole 9. So, because of this little violence that
King J, Sharice, that's a no, bro.
That triggered
a
warrant as well in my case. So, thank you, Sharice. So, as he was whooping her up, he was on the run for my case because he was on felony probation and didn't show up and didn't do what his sentencing is, right?
See, that's what I think some people are leaving out and forgetting, though, right? They ran around here for 2 years or more disrespecting her on every level, my nigga. Calling her crazy, saying she's insane, denying the baby. His girl that just came in the picture, now she taking shots. And they're married. They went and got married. They have vows that they both are supposed to, uphold to. And only one side of it is valuing those values, those traditions. The other person, he just out here running loose like he ain't married. And then on top of that, you on social media disrespecting me, letting other people disrespect me. So now people want her to be measured with her response. You can't tell her how to respond after being smacked and humiliated all across social media for years. That's crazy. We talking about a black woman who's strong. Who through all this, she had to be strong to deal with that, because that's crazy. We act like this shit normal. This ain't normal. And then she had to raise that baby. Well, in the midst of all this. And then she got to worry about the older her baby get and the people hear about this, because like I said, he all on social media disrespecting her all across the board. Man, you don't think her baby gonna get picked on because of this and fucked with? And what's crazy is she love that baby. That's her baby. She love her baby to death. She give her life for her baby, probably. Because everybody ain't wired like that. But I believe she would. And you mean to tell me she don't no longer look at him as that dude I was in the bed with no more? Nigga, you an op. You a fucking op. You ain't Luce Cannon that's been in my bed and we was doing the do, nigga. You're a fucking op. You don't have no respect for me or this baby, and I'm gonna get mine for me and the baby. You can't tell her how to respond to this shit. Yeah, that's a lot. This shit ain't normal. People act like what this is normal. This ain't normal.
So because of this incident, he now has a warrant and has to go to court for my case. Now,
I'm calling it down the middle each way. Telling you, no bias.
$1 million. Tremaine's been getting evicted from all his places forever. Like, he has multiple evictions, residential evictions. He doesn't own anything. These are cases you can go look up. All you have to do
that's
is
a
type up his
fact.
name. In any city, any eviction court, any civil court in Riverside, San Bernardino, and Tremaine Ashley Williams, and they will pull up. Okay. So let's go down the list, right? So not only are you posting your crimes, you're talking about your crimes, you're snitching, you're beating women, you're putting children in danger, putting your hands on children, you're recording your crimes, you're robbing people, and you think that they're gonna let you out, and then his baby mama and his boyfriend think it's a good idea to keep harassing his victim that's on a current case. I can't make this up, y'all.
His girl and his boyfriend, like I said, crazy.
No, remember, cause when we
look how much child support he owes. Luce owes tons of child support.
God,
okay, dang. Tons of child support. Mind you, Luce has 6 children. Okay. Rather Swampisha wants to admit it or not, he has 6 children.
Nah, Swampkeisha, bro.
And we're not going to include my child, but he has 5 beautiful boys that, he needs to be taken care of. And Miss Swampy thing over there seems to disregard his other children like they're trash. That's what I don't respect, and that's what I don't like. That is trash behavior, which you can only expect for somebody with pastrami flaps. Like, it doesn't make sense. But as you can see, you guys, this abuse has been going on for so long. So people ask why I'm talking, because the abuse continues. When your abuser, keeps abusing you through other ways, you do not have to stay silent. You can keep speaking out. Do not be afraid to, don't let them silence you, and they will not. Period. So as long as they continue to speak my name and talk about me and harass me and all that stuff, I'm absolutely going to speak up and speak out. Absolutely. Brad, yes, please. If this is not the channel for you, skedaddle. But anyways, like I said, so nobody is going to stop. There's children behind this. Like I said, 2 innocent victims got beat half to death at No Jumper. But yet you guys, no, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to scream it to the rooftops. Absolutely. Okay, let's continue.
We came in there. I came in with my squad,
So these are text messages about the dispensary that he's on the indictment for. As you can see, dates. You guys go look up the date when the robbery happened. There's plenty of text messages.
I know this is the live, right? This is the live. I just
his boyfriend.
I'm just streaming it and I'm playing it from the beginning.
To think like, oh, she doesn't have anything. That's why, like I said, I love to hear people keep talking because I love to prove people wrong. It's just, I don't know, it's invigorating for some reason. But let's hear.
We took everything. When we took everything, y'all niggas beat us to the spot. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
And can't even pay the child support.
You know that was
yo, man. Like, I would like to talk to you more openly when I know you might be recording the nigga, and I gotta dodge on, you know what I'm saying? So
We talking freely. They're homies. We talking freely. You know what I'm saying? I'm not recording shit.
Nasty word.
Look at all this shit. Look, niggas be wanting to holler and all this shit. Disrespect, nigga. Yeah, I'll blow your shit off, nigga. Neighborhood crip, nigga. Locust fat. Neighborhood crip. Neighborhood crip.
Look
So
at sexy
here is
slow
the
cuz.
iCloud. It's way too much to post, obviously.
That shit
But
crazy.
as you can see all the stuff that's in the iCloud. So all the money right here from other robberies, weed from other robberies.
Wow.
Obviously, I can't post everything. There's so much.
Nasty
but
work,
just so you
love.
guys can get a close up of all the stuff like he has
That
in
is
the iCloud.
all
Look at the dates.
evidence.
Look at all the, it's like tons of stuff. So, and as this was somebody, so my concern too was there was a lot of stuff in there that was violence. I couldn't show it. Like this video was a man who was shot up. He had like 6 bullet holes. He was leaking everywhere. I don't know who this person is, but maybe, you know, they can check on this person. I don't know who this is. But it was in his phone, and he was leaking, talking about, you know, they shot him and he had like bullet holes and he was showing them and leaking everywhere. It was insane. But yes, like this was all in Luce Cannon's. This is what Luce Cannon put in his phone.
That right there is nasty work. That's attempted murder.
I don't know who this man. I couldn't show the video because the video was very, very disturbing, and I know that like my channel will get shut down. But I just want to say that to the agent that reached out to me last week, the FBI agent that reached out to me last week, I want to make a public service announcement because I didn't save your number or get your name, but I do want to waive spousal privilege, and I'm willing to cooperate now.
Ooh-wee.
So if that agent is listening, give me a call back because I am now ready to waive spousal privilege and I'm ready to cooperate. So all the 4 iClouds, like I said, I just want to give you guys a little taste.
Bruh.
You know, Cannon's boyfriend and Sharice seems to think there's no evidence against Luce, and people keep playing on my top. So, you know, I'm here to prove a point. My mother, Luce Cannon's boyfriend, let me tell you why this is happening. Luce Cannon's boyfriend is bringing up my mother. So when you're bringing up my mother who has nothing to do with anything, I already told you guys, don't come for my kids, don't come for my family, and I won't come for you. But every time you talk about my child or my family, I'm going to bury you, period.
As she should.
So, as I said, I did not get the federal agent's name that contacted me last week. When
that sounds about right to me. Now. How about y'all?
I know the feds are...
Play with your family, play with your kids, nigga. It's up and it's stuck, and you don't give a fuck who you hit. Like, that sounds pretty accurate to me. I don't know about y'all. How y'all feel about that? It might be mixed feelings in the chat. How do y'all feel about that, nigga? Play with your family. You know, play with your mother, play with your father, play with your kids. And you got dirt on them. You letting that slide? Or what you doing?
Watching this, so as you can see, let me rewind it for you. Federal agents, so you guys can see. As you can see the dates of the iCloud. As you can see, there's tons of stuff in the iCloud. It's like over 500 videos, pictures, text messages, everything, and it has dates.
Oh,
it was right after the robbery. It's tons and tons of videos, so I can't like obviously download everything. You'd have to like bring a USB cord. But I'm absolutely willing to cooperate and waive my spousal privilege. So yeah.
Oh my God.
To make that service announcement.
She was waiting for this
absolutely,
day.
Absolutely, you guys. Like when you keep talking about my child and you're talking about my mother and you're doing all this extra stuff, like I said, the people around Luce clearly wants him under the jail. So hey, I'm game. Like I said, it is what it is. So let's replay that. So anybody, you know, if Luce Cannon snitched on your family or whatever the case may be, go ahead and send the federal agent my way. One contacted me last week. I didn't get their name. I didn't, like I said, I I'm willing to waive my spousal privilege.
Yeah, that's
Blow your
crazy.
shit off, nigga. Neighborhood crib, nigga. Logan's fat. Neighborhood crib.
As you can see, this is how you can see it's his iCloud. He has multiple videos. Obviously, he's taking the video, duh. So I wanted to show this. So
She not
his
playing,
boyfriend
Walter.
can zip it and like stop.
As
making it
she
worse for
should
him.
know. As she shouldn't.
As you can see,
I
multiple
can't
videos.
do it. I can't
As I said,
debate
I couldn't
this
show
one.
the videos of it was way there's just so many of them. But I also couldn't show the video of the man who was he said he was dying. He was shot up and he was leaking everywhere. I don't know if anybody knows who that man is. This one right here. I couldn't show the video because it was obviously my channel would have got shut down. But he had a lot of videos. He had other videos in there like this. He had another man.
Man, I wanted to drop that shit in my Discord.
I don't know like exactly what was going on, but the man was
Hold up, wait a
next to him
minute.
out of the camera view. It looked like he was being held hostage. So like
wow,
I said,
that's
I have
crazy.
all the receipts, tons of them, as you guys can see, just from the little screenshots that I showed you from the actual iCloud. And like I said, whatever.
That's a fact,
I
King
didn't get
J.
the federal agent's name that contacted me last week, but I'm willing to waive spousal privilege and I am willing to cooperate now. So I need everybody to share, like, subscribe, get this out because I know they're watching. And
Here's the thing, though, right? He recorded and kept a record of all this stuff. You would have to think he had a reason to do it. Did his handler ask him to do that? Was he instructed by his handler to do that? And if so, that means that his handler is aware of everything that's in there. Now, I don't know if that is true or not. But I would love to know why he documented all the shit that he did. Why did he do it? Because it would only make sense to me as if your handler told you to do that. But serial killers, they like to keep a little symbol or, a souvenir or something like that of what they done did. You feel me? Maybe he has that type of mentality where he has to keep a trophy of every little victim he done took advantage of or did some cop shit on. You know what I mean? Like this right here to the younger generation. This is not normal, by the way, y'all. Not normal.
Pondered on it before I came on here for a long time, and at first I wasn't going to because at the end of the day, it's still my daughter's father. But time and time again, he shows that he doesn't.
What Steffi just said in the chat. Somebody smart told me that today, and I heard what they said. I heard somebody very intelligent say that exact thing in the chat that she just said today.
Doesn't give nothing about my daughter, and so why should I give anything about what I've sent out multiple warnings. I've begged people to leave me alone. I've begged Sharice. I've begged him to check his little boyfriend, and it just continues. So today, when it was bringing up my mother, my family, and stuff like that, it was just like game over, So I'm just gonna end the game now. And like I said, I did not get the agent's name that contacted me. So please share, like, subscribe this video, get it out there. So because I know the FBI is watching. So when you guys see this,
oh yeah,
I do have a hard drive. I will download all 4 iClouds, all the evidence, and I am willing to waive spousal privilege. So let's get that out there.
Real quick question to the chat. Simple. You see the poll up there, but let's elaborate on it. Is Luce Cannon cooked? After hearing what you done heard so far, is it over? Because remember, I was saying I have a feeling he's still gonna walk up out of there. I'm not feeling so I'm not feeling so lucky on that one. Like not after hearing that and seeing what she has and knowing what she's willing to do. Ah, yeah. It's like they reaching out to her because they want to getting they need something to get it to stick to really keep his ass, and it looked like she got everything they need. Wow. And I don't believe, like, how does he not know that it was going on? She had a copy of everything he did. He had to have known that. Man, why? Either he's crazy, stupid, or he knows that they can't use that whatever she has against them, because he knows she had access to all that, and they still taunt her. What if he didn't ask IBM Hoodlum to go at her and her mother? I don't, I doubt, I don't. That's what Gigi keeps saying. Like, y'all know what I have. Like, why do y'all keep playing with me? You know what I have. Why are you playing with me? Y'all must want him to go away. And hey, that might be really what the fuck is going on here. It's starting to sound like it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
He's out of
Um,
here, bro. That's a wrap for this
like I said, you
brother.
guys, it was been multiple times.
Golly.
I've gave multiple warnings and stuff like that. But hey, I don't know what to tell you. You know,
Man,
I don't know
Steffi,
what to tell you. I don't
I
know. I
think it's
don't
over
know.
for him, Steph. Won't be no more
Yes, exactly, y'all.
sweetie.
Exactly.
Sweetie. Won't
So,
be no more
like
of
I said,
that.
y'all don't need to pray for me. Y'all need to pray for him. He needs all the prayer he can get.
That's a fact.
I don't know why men decide to keep when a woman is not bothering you, don't go bothering her. Leave her alone. That's what you got to do. You guys got to leave her alone. Leave her alone. Like I already took the beatings in silence and stuff like that, but you dragging my daughter and the harassment, the continued abuse over online is not going to happen. Like I don't really care. Like at all. Like at all. No, I really don't. I don't hate anybody actually. I feel sorry for him. Thank you, Jerome. I don't know why people keep bringing. I've never met that man a day in my life. I don't know why they keep bringing this up. I've been talking about the truth since forever. And like I said, y'all can let your children get abused and talked about. That's your business. But Legacy's my child, and my mother's my mother. So again, like I said, what y'all do to with y'all family, that's your fucking business. But this is my family. That's my child and my mother, and I don't play about my family. I don't play about those that I love, and that's it. Period. Absolutely, I could have contacted the feds myself. You're absolutely right. I could have, but I didn't. That's the thing. So I'm supposed to continue to let them lie and bully me and be okay? Like, come on now. No. If y'all want to let people do that to your family, then go right ahead. But not my child and not my mom. When you start bringing children and mother into it, it's a wrap for you. So I suggest you don't come messing with me. Don't come mess. You can come for me all day, but when you start bringing my child and my mother into it, it's game over. Period. So I suggest you guys don't don't mess with me. I came and made my little channel. While they was going on their big platforms, I didn't bother nobody. I didn't beg nobody to subscribe. I literally made my little channel in private, started making my little videos, sharing my little receipts in my own little bubble. Okay? He didn't protect you as a man, so stop protecting him. You're right. You are absolutely right. And I don't know if I was protecting him per se, and why I wasn't originally like, oh, here you go. It wasn't that I was protecting him. It was like I know that he is not mentally stable, and I know that he has people with him that want to see him go down. So I was trying to like wait until like to see if it was going to continue, because I could take a lot. But like I said, once he started mentioning my mother, because first it was my daughter, now it's my mother. So once you start doing that, you're putting mothers' names and information on social media. That's when it's go time, like it's a wrap. So, you know, that's not going to happen. So, like I said, everybody, could do what they will with their own children and all that, but yes, she has a child with him too. So clearly she's not thinking about her child. So she should probably think about that. No, his mom is not enabling him. That's not, no, she's not. His family is not disclaiming my daughter or anything like that. His family has nothing to do with, their shenanigans. No, no, no. His family has spoke out on her YouTube, which she ignored. So no, they're not participating, or I'm not saying that they're saying that anything. They're not talking bad about my kid, or they're not saying it's not their child, they're a grandchild, or, cousin, aunt, anything like that. No, I'm not just now coming to the realization. Like I said, when you're getting beat constantly and you take that in silence because you feel like you accepted it, you put up with it, that's one thing, right? Not sticking up for yourself is one thing. It's cool, that's fine. You can take all that. But what you're not going to do is drag an innocent child into the adult mess, and not my child anyway. Period, point blank, end of story. And again, this came today because his boyfriend is talking about my mother on public platforms. That's why. That's why we are here today. So now it's like, okay, enough is enough. You can go ahead and do what you need to do, period. Which I should have been and did anyway, because everybody was like, why do you care? It's, he snitched on you. He did all this to you, blah, blah, blah. So, I think you guys forget Luce testified against me in court, remember? On the false restraining order. So he also implicated me in robberies, which Brandon, his IBM friend, came forward and he implicated him in robbery, in the same robbery. Remember that? So it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me that he's implicating in robberies, trying to send to prison. And you guys are crying about, oh, I must want to see him locked away. You guys are nuts. Like, what? You crazy. Like, he's been trying to lock people away. He's over there now trying to get people locked up. Like, it's crazy. This it needs to end. He has a mental illness, and maybe if he sits down for 20, he can get the help that he needs. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. I know he just wants my attention, and that's fine, like I said, but the attention that he's gonna get is what he's getting now. So that's the attention that I'm gonna give. Right, it's 10, yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Wave Music. I really appreciate it. And like I said, you guys, this is not something that, like I'm just out set to do, but listen here. They lied on Dirk. They sitting here now lying on Tory Lane. Like, they just meddling, putting their stuff, and then here goes the boyfriend over here glazing on some donuts so hard, and just like, dude, talking about people's mothers. Like, what type of men is going on around here? Like, I don't start nothing, but I sure will finish it. Absolutely. Like, I'm not going to continue to be bullied. So like I said, if they want to continue, like I said, I'm just going to end it, and that'll be that. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. But I appreciate all you guys' love and support. Absolutely. I really do appreciate it. But I definitely, wait, what's your question? Documentation beats conversations any day. Any freaking day. Any day. Episode 4, I'm working on it. I told you. He need to leave Dirk alone. Free Dirk. Oh, exactly. But Dirk ain't getting out because these two clout chasers. Like, I'm doing the world a favor. Like, you guys will thank me later. You will thank me later. And he'll thank me later. He'll be a better person if he gets the help that he needs, No, nobody is perfect. Not at all. Nobody is perfect. Like I said, nobody is perfect. Everybody deserves second chances and all that stuff. And like I said, maybe that time sitting down will give him that chance he needs to get his mind right and be a better father to his 5 children. I'm not including my daughter. That's why I'm saying 5, y'all. Because I'm not. He doesn't need to have anything to do with my kid. I'm talking about the 5 sons that need their father. Like that's who they need to be worried about. You know what I mean? No, the fake wife is not helping either. Like I said, this is the reason why they must want him in prison. Like I said, like he has an open case against me. Like what? Like we have to go to court. Like after the feds are done with you, you still got to go to state. You got to answer for your others cases. So it's like, come on now, you guys. Like eventually somebody going, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So yeah, I'm just done. Okay, let me answer y'all questions now because now that's over. We over that now. Now let's talk about something else because that service announcement is absolute. She is more of a demon than birds of a feather. Yeah, she's absolutely diabolical. Any woman that could sit next to a man and act like his kids ain't like they're not important, like they're trash, you're a diabolical female and you deserve no respect or anything from anyone. And shame on you. And you have to answer to God one day. IBM, that's funny. IBM was integrity before money. I thought it was a good name. It wasn't meant to be a gang. No, he's never been in jail. So that's another thing. When he was in jail with, I think people confuse and think he went to prison. He went to jail. He was when they said he was in jail with Jay Reed. That was for like domestic violence. It wasn't for like he was this gang banger killer person. He went for beating women like he normally does. He only beats on the weak, on somebody that he knows that can't beat him back. Because when he pulled a gun on his son dropped him, and he was like 22 at the time, 21 at the time. Like, let's be real. And then Sharice got beat up too by the twins' wife. She beat up Sharice. Oh, Jesus. Like, you would think people would learn by now. Like, neither one can fight. It's terrible. It's very terrible. Like, how you can't fight? And you could tell he can't fight. Like, you over here beating up people, old men, and stomping on them. They're not even fighting back, weirdo. Okay, y'all. So, what else? Let's talk about something else now. I just needed to make that public service announcement, share those receipts because, people were, calling my bluff. Oh, Reese the Beast, I love you. Shout out to Reese the Beast. Shout out, shout out. Pearl Lux, shout out. Y'all tell Pearl happy birthday. Put some cakes in there. Happy birthday, Pearl. We love you. Tell my mod happy birthday. Today's her birthday, y'all. Have y'all seen her picture? Have you guys seen what my mod looks like? She is Luce's cooked. Yeah, he is. And it's all because of his boyfriend and his baby mama. They're cooking him in a frying pan. Absolutely. And I'm serving him up on a dish. Like, what do you thought this was? Like, come on now. Y'all put that cake in there. It's Pearl, my mod's birthday, y'all. Tell her happy birthday. Tell my mod happy birthday, y'all. She be working hard in here. You know what I'm saying? Keeping these goofballs, you know what I'm saying? Keeping them straight. Hey, you guys.
So, so Travis, you ain't see that video of him punching on her or some shit like that? Let me see if I can find that real quick. See if we can find that. I just want that little clip. I don't remember what video it's on, so to play it. He said he ain't see that video though. That's crazy. I can't just find that damn clip, man. I don't even know which video it's on, man. So many. She got so many of them. Anyway, it's out there. You know what I mean? I don't know how you missed that. But let's switch gears though. Let's go to IBM Hoodlum though. Nobody knows that timestamp, huh? Just gotta make this a little bit bigger. I'm working this OBS shit though. Don't trip. I don't know how good y'all can see that without me blowing it all the way up. Oh, y'all can't even see it yet. Hold on. Let me get it to you. Lock it in. Lock and load it. Alright. Booyah. Working this OBS. So I'm gonna start it at the part where he go in about the whole no jumper situation. I don't have the timestamp. I'm gonna try to find it though, where he goes in on Gigi and her mama though. So I'm gonna try to find it. But if somebody can find that timestamp, hey, yeah, if you can find that for me, that'll save a lot of time. Thank you, bro.
You know, they try to use my baby mama's screenshot when she said, "Oh, we don't deal with him. We don't talk to him."
Y'all can hear this, right?
Oh, you're a deadbeat. I'll call Randall today. You want to know what Randall told me?
What'd he tell you?
Straight up, I don't even know who Jasmine is. And that's her motherfucking biological daddy. His name is Randall Adams.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
He told me he don't even know who that woman is. I wonder why. I wonder why your own motherfucking daddy don't even claim you, Jasmine.
Okay.
Sad.
I didn't hear this.
Sad, fucking sad. I don't want to give y'all all the beans yet because I'm going to try my hardest to get this person on this platform so she can wake y'all up. So all the bullshit I've been in here telling y'all about this crazy ass woman is 100% true. Okay? All
Kane, get off my live. Because you're the only one complaining. Just get off my live.
A couple of real receipts to wing y'all over to say, well, we believe her. Okay? That's what she did. I've been called that out. Oh, trust me. This motherfucker's a devil in a red dress. Y'all don't even want to know. She's absolutely fucking nuts. This isn't the only time she's done this to somebody. Okay? Like I said, the woman is absolutely crazy. She makes up lies on people. Here it is. Made up a lie on me again. I threatened her mom because I said I'm going to have a chit chat with your mom to where you're calling the grandpa. The grandpa is calling other people. People are calling me like, what's going on? All of this is a fucking lie. These are her people harassing me, which I don't give a fuck about it. But you can't sit here and say, well, we're going to violate this man's restraining order because you're harassing Gigi and y'all the ones harassing me and my people. How smart can y'all fucking be? You guys are dumb. Dumb as fuck. But anyways, before I get out of here, all right, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. If they want to run with it for content, and I know y'all finna clip it up and run with it, I don't give a fuck. But
yes,
I'm
we are.
Thinking I'm lying about this no jumper paperwork. So I'm gonna put the mug shot of one of the punk motherfuckers that's getting arrested from the motherfucking no jumper paperwork.
Oh my god!
Now, since motherfuckers don't want to believe me, so
okay,
yeah, get ready to clip it up and run with it.
Bruh. Okay.
And y'all should already know who it is, because I'm only going to put his mugshot out there, because it's fuck him. He dead to me.
Oh, I gotta do this. It take him a minute to get to it.
Hold on.
I got you, IBM. Don't trip. I got you.
Get ready to clip it up.
Okay.
Y'all finna go crazy.
You know that.
Gizzy, that's exactly who it is.
All right, I'm gonna stop.
Like I said,
I'm gonna stop.
Remember I was telling y'all the story he told Wack about me? I'm the one not allowed to my hood because I got caught doing rainbow shit and all that. Remember I kept saying that that's his story? Oh, I'm gonna let his baby mama tell y'all herself in the audio I got.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. speaking on Luce's behalf is crazy. He got to stay out of this. He really do. Oh, hold on. One more time. Because he take a minute to get to it.
Hold on.
Bruh.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Listen to the rest of that real quick. Since motherfuckers think I'm lying.
That was perfect. That was
shit
perfect.
Right there. Give me my motherfucking respect. I don't need to lie to y'all.
Talk your shit,
That's one of the
IBM.
mugshots from the paperwork right there. Cal State photo. Cal photo. This is from the no jumper paperwork.
Loyal to a fault, bro.
Y'all want to call me a liar now? Y'all want to act like I have not seen this fucking paperwork? I keep telling y'all. Wack and Adam 22 for some reason right, are in the paperwork as non-cooperating. Adam, how are you not cooperating, sir, if you gave them the footage to your building? It's in the paperwork. So why are they hiding you? Why are they protecting you, Adam 22? Y'all better wake the fuck up. The two people that met up together when Wack was up there begging for his job and pointing out people in that fucking surveillance footage are the so-called two people who are just walking away from this issue. And everybody's like, well, Adam didn't do nothing. But guess what Adam is in trouble for? A lawsuit. Guess what he's running from? A lawsuit. No jumper already going broke. Guess what Wack's doing? He's trying to unattach himself from him orchestrating this shit. The same two motherfuckers that and Gloss is in the chat right now, dead homies, Gloss will tell you. Not even an hour after we got off the phone, mind you, I will say it over again. I'm on the phone with Luce. He like, Adam.
Saying, Travis, what are you saying? Why you keep repeating that? You already said that earlier, right? What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? I don't care what somebody said. I know what we seen and heard. We seen and heard him strike that girl on camera. As soon as she said that nigga real name, it was like the devil came out of him. She said Tremaine Williams and that nigga attacked. We all seen and heard that. You know? Yeah, she probably did fall and bruise herself after he knocked her ass down after that camera cut off. Straight up.
I'm calling.
That nigga a womanizer on me.
Merges me in. Adam 22 told him on that phone call that Wack was just up there begging for his motherfucking job. Adam said, I showed him the surveillance footage. The way Adam tried to put it, though, because you got to understand how this works. Any nigga that bang,
talk to us.
Of course, we're going to think, like, why the fuck would you be showing them the footage? He made it seem like in a sense of...
Talk to us.
Oh, I was just fucking around and I showed him the footage and he just started to just randomly point people out. Okay? No, nigga. You was pointing the people out for Adam because Adam had to let the police know who the fuck who was who.
Facts.
And Wack, y'all would know who the first, I said it already, the first motherfucker Wack pointed out in the video and said his name was Gizzy. We had a meeting about this shit an hour after this happened. Guess who was in the motherfucking meeting and we told him and everybody knows what happened? Gizzy. And guess who Gizzy?
Y'all ain't gotta ask me.
Just lined him up to
y'all get busy if you need to get busy.
Fucking YouTube. Gizzy.
You ain't gotta ask
Look at
me.
this shit. I even made a post about it on Instagram. Y'all believe me now? I ain't seen that paperwork. I gotta tell y'all, bro. Y'all don't have to believe me. I know who's in the paperwork. I know the charges. I know every motherfucking thing. And I'm gonna say it again. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all.
You ain't gotta ask me.
Wack 100 is not going to jail for it.
See, that's what I'm talking about, right? That's what I wanted to wake up, right? We gonna really wake this up tonight. Yeah, let's wake it all the way up. Let me run this back real quick, because I want y'all to really hear what he was saying, because I was doing a little bit of talking. I might have went back too far, but listen to this.
Huh? Y'all want to call me a liar now? Y'all want to act like I have not seen this fucking paperwork? I keep telling y'all.
For the record, I believe IBM Hoodlum when he talking about this. I believe him. When I talked to him on the phone, when me and him talked, he was telling me all this, but I couldn't say nothing. Well, I can say that after he said that he already has the indictment paperwork, but the details I couldn't say nothing until he spoke on it. I believe him in what he's about to say.
Wack and Adam 22 for some reason, right, are in the paperwork as non-cooperating. Adam, how are you not cooperating, sir, if you gave them the footage to your building? It's in the paperwork. So why are they hiding you? Why are they protecting you, Adam 22? Y'all better wake the fuck.
Real quick though, respectfully though, Travis, I'm one of them people, man. I don't believe everything people say. I gotta see it, etc., etc. But everybody on this live is telling you this shit happened, bro. And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that when you do look for it, you do find it and you do see it. How do you feel about that? Because I'm not hearing no hypotheticals coming out of you. Like, how do you feel? How will you feel if you seen footage of Luce Cannon attacking Gigi and you hear her lose her breath in the process, as if like he choked her? You hear all that in the audio. Hypothetically speaking, if you seen that, if you witnessed that, how you feel about that?
Fuck up. The two people that met up together when Wack was up there begging for his job and pointing out people in that fucking surveillance footage are the so-called two people who are just walking away from this issue. And everybody's like, well, Adam didn't do nothing. But guess what Adam is in trouble for? A lawsuit. Guess what he's running from? A lawsuit. No Jumper already going broke. Guess what Wack's doing? He's trying to unattach himself from him orchestrating this shit. The same two motherfuckers that and Gloss is in the chat right now. Dead homies. Gloss will tell you.
You didn't answer my question. You dancing around it.
We got off the phone.
So it's okay.
Mind you, I will say it over again. I'm on the phone with Luce.
You dancing around
like
it.
Adam calling. Mute your phone. He merges me in. Adam 22 told him on that phone call that Wack was just up there begging for his motherfucking job. Adam said, I showed him the surveillance footage. The way Adam tried to put it, though, because you got to understand how this works. Any nigga that bang, of course, we're going to think, like, why the fuck would you
So you should go look at that audio. You should go find it.
Like, in a sense,
it's on Gigi page.
Oh, I was just fucking around and I showed him the footage and he just started to just randomly point people out. Okay? No, nigga.
I'm trying to think who had it.
He was out for Adam because Adam had to let the police know who the fuck
who was easy to go find it.
And Wack, y'all would know who the first, I said it already, the first motherfucker Wack pointed out in the video and said his name was Gizzy.
Okay.
We had a meeting about this shit an hour after this happened. Guess who was in the motherfucking meeting? And we told him and everybody else.
Now listen to this, y'all.
Gizzy. And guess who Gizzy fuck with right now?
Listen to all this.
Himself on fucking YouTube.
I want y'all to hear all this.
Gizzy. Look at this shit. I even made a post about it on Instagram. Y'all believe me now? I ain't seen that paperwork. I gotta tell y'all, bro. Y'all don't have to believe me. I know who's in the paperwork. I know the charges. I know every motherfucking thing.
Listen to this.
Say it again, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all. Marciano is not cooperating. Wack 100 is not going to jail for it.
Bingo. That's what I wanted y'all to hear again. They also saying this guy never met Luce in person. I don't know if he has it or if he has or hasn't. I don't know. That's something they got to deal with. But this is what we got to deal with. This is what I want to address. I don't even care at this point. I'm all about holding people accountable, and this ain't personal as of right now. But it is about to get personal, cause to the people that's on my live right now, let's wake this shit all the way up tonight. A lot of y'all used to or still do be on SBGB TV's page, right? And this ain't even about him right now. On his channel, that's the only channel that Marciano's people would call in on. And then recently, Marciano called in. IBM Hoodlum just said that Marciano isn't cooperating and Wack is about to skate. So now I'm confused because Turtle, when you hear Turtle talk, Turtle say Wack ain't getting away with this. He think he getting away, but he ain't getting away with this. Cause my man got beat up, he got hurt, he got damaged, he got this, he got that. But the only way that they can get justice for Morris is if Morris testify. Or is it that they don't need Morris's testimony? I'm confused. But even if that's the case, how was Wack skating out of this indictment? Because I would believe that they would need Morris to connect the dots. That Wack was involved. He orchestrated it. But he's saying Wack gonna skate. And Marciano's not cooperating. I think Jay Reed is cooperating. But if that's the case, that he's not cooperating, then what the fuck is Turtle and SBGB-TV over there talking about? That's why I said in the beginning this shit is getting confusing. Why is it that that's the only channel they call in on? They don't get this information to nobody else. To no other channel. The channels that's doing more numbers than he doing. They don't get that information to them. They keep it in one lane. But then they say they want to get it out to the people. How the fuck is that possible? When you only giving this information to one channel that will strike you if you attempt to use it. And on that channel, you have all the players calling in saying different things. But my man IBM Hoodlum has the indictment. And I believe him. And he's reading that indictment. And in that indictment it says that Marciano ain't cooperating and Wack is skating. Again, if that's the case, and I believe what he's saying is in that indictment, what the fuck are they talking about over there on SBGB TV? What is Turtle talking about? Again, this ain't about SBGB personally. Because they give him the information, I'm going to leave my biases out of it on what I really believe. I'm just going to look at this practically. Like, he run the information that they give him. Right? Then what are they over there talking about then? What is Turtle even talking about? You gave this. I did notice something the last time he called over there. It seemed like he was pleading. He was making a plea to the feds. I'm trying to remember what he said. I think it might have been about the step back, but it was like he was pleading with the feds to take a look at. So, are they not fucking? Are they not fucking with y'all like the way y'all trying to make it seem? Cause I thought that was odd to hear him. Cause I know that the feds is listening to SBGB TV, 100%, and he knew it because he made a plea to the feds. I just can't remember quite what that was. Did anybody watch that live recently and remember what that was about? I don't respect the Hoodlum dude when he starts talking about people's families. Nope, me either. I agree. But he has a problem with somebody else does it is whack and R&B from what I know. Okay, SBGB TV is lying, I believe. I, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do know in the past he's worked with Whack. Do he work for Whack? I don't know. I do know 100% for a fact he was working with Whack, and he knows it. And at that moment, his whole energy changed, and then he started really going at Whack like, "Oh, you bitch ass," because I said it on my video that he watched. By the way, I said, "Nigga, you dumb. You don't even know Whack. Whack threw you under the bus, my nigga." When he told you that video to tell the people that video was on Luce Cannon's page, he did that intentionally. And I think SBGB TV believed it. Because after that, he really amped it up. And it was more personal. Like his attacks was more personal. And I said, oh yeah, I was right. And he know I was right. Whack threw you under the bus. Because you was feeling that pressure. Like, damn, I got the video from him. They calling me out on it. And it does make it. I'm not saying that he is Whack YouTuber. Like I mean, we kind of thought that, but I'm not so sure if he is. But I do know he worked with him. And that's not a good look. Because you can't be telling the people that you want justice for these dudes and you can't stand Whack and you anti-Whack, but you getting information from him because the only reason he would give you anything is to push his narrative. And the moment that you step to that microphone and do that, you are helping him. You can't be helping him and hurting him at the same fucking time, bro. That doesn't even make sense. But he knew. He knew when I said that shit. And he heard me. I don't know if he already felt that way or not. But I know he heard me. And I said, yeah, Whack threw you under the bus. He did that to expose your ass. That was a backhanded smack to all the shit you've been talking. That's what made me say maybe he ain't Whack's YouTuber. But he definitely used him to run his narrative. And then Whack was through with him after that. So he threw him under the bus. Because that audio was clearly edited on Luce Cannon's page. And the original audio that he played had a whole bunch of stuff in it that the edited video on Luce Cannon page did not have. I know this for a fact. He got content sent from him. He did get some content sent from Jay Reed. The dude on Megan's Law, the person that was all. When I heard him say, "I want justice for Jay Reed and Morris," that's when I knew, bro. That's when I knew because SBGB TV, he know that them niggas, that Jay Reed for sure was involved with the play, 100%. That's what really be having me like these people over there are really brainwashed. And it's like they can't believe that they are being duped like that. But they don't realize you was just duped like that by Whack. Shit, we all was at some point. So let's not act like it can't happen again. I think old boy just all content edition. And I think he got a way, a method, and a message that sells, and he's going to keep pushing it. And he don't care about if he's right or wrong. He just cares if the people believe it. That's what I believe. But anyway, back to what I was saying. What's going on? I'm confused. Do y'all know what's going on? Because if Marciano ain't cooperating and Whack is skating, then what the fuck is Turtle and now Morris, because Marciano just spoke. What's crazy is he said that's when that's something ain't right about that. Yeah, he took an ass whipping, and yeah, I understand memory loss, but he was way off on how old he was. Like he wasn't off by like 1 or 2 days. He was off by 10 years, man. 10 plus. or maybe it was just 10. Because he said he was like 40 something, 42, 43. And old boy had to step in, Turtle, and was like, he took a beating so bad that he don't even remember his birthday. I don't know, bro. Something ain't right about that shit over there, and I've always said that. Something just ain't right about that shit over there, man. It don't add up to me. I don't think that man just had that bad of a memory loss, because a lot of shit when he was talking, it sounded like he was very clear and coherent and had all his faculties. But when it came to his birthday, he fucked that up. Like that wasn't the real Marciano. But he had been telling dude I was gonna bring him to talk on my platform for a very long time. And if it's true that the real Marciano's not cooperating, for dude to save face, he had to bring somebody to the platform to play like he was Marciano. Man, I don't know. I'm confused as fuck. Let's listen to this a little bit. Let's listen to the rest of this. I'm confused. I don't know what the fuck going on no more. What my man saying? Hold on. He said what? Jay Reed gave him the video. I thought no. The you talking about the video with Dell? With Dell and Luce Cannon? You talking about that video? Yeah, he just I don't know, you missed it then. A few days ago. I can't remember how long, but I think like 4 or 5 days ago. He allegedly that was him on SBGB TV's live with Turtle. And I'm pretty sure he clipped it up so you'll be able to find it easier. But yeah. Turtle allegedly brought Marciano to the phone. But Marciano couldn't remember his birthday. Well, not his birthday, but how old he was. Said he was 40-something when he's really over 50. And my man said, he took a bad beating, so it was so bad he couldn't remember his date of birth. I'm like, I thought that was really strange, man. I don't really know if that was him or not. Like, I don't really think that the women that called Wack and gave that information up about the RW is really the parents of that boy. Ain't none of that been confirmed. And when Wack found out that the real parents was doing the TMZ interview, yeah, he was going at him. Yeah. It's a lot of faking ass, a lot of fake shit going on out here, man. I thought he was still, nope, not that one. SBGB been going hard on Wack. I don't know though. Man, shit crazy. Yeah, man, I know. I don't even want to even argue it no more, man. I just want to just let it play out, let people see it for what I just asked for a public apology. That's it. Again, I don't know if he's Wack 100's YouTuber or not. It was looking like that. What I had to really break it down. What I think happened. What I think he was someone that pushed the narrative for Wack because he wanted the content and he wanted the numbers, and he thought he felt like he's smarter than Wack. So Wack cannot not outwork him. He thought he was superior. So he took information that Wack. Who you think sent him the information on Reggie Wright Jr. and him being gay? He reading it from the fucking phone that Wack sent them. He sent them the information. But he lied. That's undisputable. Like, it's undisputed. If you want to, you really want to support him, then cool. Do you? I ain't here to change your mind. I'm just here to point out the facts. He lied. He said he got that video from Luce Cannon's page first. I did a whole video on it. Me and IBM Hoodlum. That's what he said at first. So I messaged IBM Hoodlum and I said, yo, bro, he said he got that content from Luce Cannon page. Please tell me it ain't true. Cause I'm like, nigga, we over here we grinding, we going hard on him. And I'm like, nigga, if he got it off of Luce Cannon's page, then what are we even talking about? I owe this man an apology for that. I was willing to step to this mic and apologize, but I wanted to wait and see what IBM Hoodlum was gonna do. I even had a person hit me in my chat telling me I owe dude an apology for going so hard. IBM Hoodlum told me, just wait a second. I got you. So I ain't make no move. I waited for IBM Hoodlum to do his thug thizzle. That's how he figured it out. The audio on Luce Cannon's page was edited. Luce Cannon he took a bunch of different clips and put them together on one audio, and that's what he put on the page. The audio that SBGB TV played, I think it was a few months prior to that, the one that Wack really sent them, that one was the full audio unedited. It had conversations in it that the edited version on Luce Cannon page did not have. And the beautiful thing about it was you didn't have to take none of our words for it. All you had to do was follow SBGB TV's fucking instructions. He said he got it from Luce Cannon's page. So you go to Luce Cannon's page and you find it, you listen to it. And then you double back and go to his page when he originally posted and you listen to it. And when you do that, you're gonna, if you're dumb, even if you're dumb, you can't miss that. Like, goddamn, I had people that was just like, no, that ain't, and I'm looking like, how is that not true? Are you slow? We ain't telling you, how are we gonna change shit on their page? We just following the instructions of that man who claimed where he got the audio from. We following his instructions. And that's what we did. And when IBM Hoodlum told me he figured it out, I didn't take his word for it. I went and looked and listened myself. And I said, I be damned. Why didn't I think of that? Because I'm like, that was brilliant. I would have never caught that. So salute to him for being on his shit that day. Because IBM Hoodlum was on his shit that day. Straight up. And then he lied and said Jay Reed gave him the audio and nobody over there blinked. Not one fucking person that follows him on a regular basis even blinked when he did it. Even though they just heard him say not 2 days prior to that he got it from Luce Cannon's page. You can't make this shit up. Crazy. And again, I'm not saying that he's Wack 100's YouTuber no more. I ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is you might as well been, because Wack ain't gonna feed you no information just for the fuck of it. Come on, y'all got common sense, right? Do y'all really think Wack gonna feed him content to build his page up because he likes him? We talking about somebody that's every day in, day out trying to expose him. So Wack gonna give himself up on a silver platter? Does that even make sense? What he said didn't make sense. Wack don't come to us because he'll run circles around us. He goes to him because he has the intellect. Huh? So Wack goes to you to ensure that you expose him. He goes around us because he don't want to spin us and have us pushing his narrative. What? Like, man, people can't be that stupid. Like, really. You can't be that stupid. But people stupid. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's one thing to be naive. It's another thing to just be flat out stupid. How he gonna tell y'all he got the audio from 2 different places? Y'all go for it. But no, he ain't working with Wack. He's trying to take Wack down. And then we hear he bringing them people on there talking about whack going down. And Marciano, he injured and he ain't letting it go. But my man telling you right now in this indictment that's coming, the no jumper indictment, he ain't even cooperating. God damn. And Whack is going to skate. Maybe people that's on here ain't heard that. Let me run it back a little bit for those that ain't may not heard it. Let's run it back.
Protecting you, Adam 22. Y'all better wake the fuck up. The two people that met up together when Wack was up there begging for his job and pointing out people in that fucking surveillance footage are the so-called two people who are just walking away from this issue. And everybody's like, well, Adam didn't do nothing. But guess what Adam is in trouble for? A lawsuit. Guess what he's running from? A lawsuit. No jumper already going broke. Guess what Wack's doing? He's trying to unattach himself from him.
Yellow bus. Facts.
The same two motherfuckers that and Gloss is in the chat right now. Dead homies. Gloss will tell you. Not even an hour after we got off the phone. Mind you, I will say it over again. I'm on the phone with Luce. He like, Adam calling. Mute your phone. He merges me in. Adam 22 told him on that phone call that Wack was just up there begging for his motherfucking job. Adam said, I showed him the surveillance footage. The way Adam tried to put it, though, because you got to understand how this works. Any nigga that bang, of course, we're going to think like, why the fuck would you be showing him the footage? He made it seem like in a sense of, oh, I was just fucking around and I showed him the footage and he just started to just randomly point people out. Okay? No, nigga. You was pointing the people out for Adam because Adam had to let the police know who the fuck who was who. And Wack, y'all would know who the first, I said it already, the first motherfucker Wack pointed out in the video and said his name was Gizzy. We had a meeting about this shit an hour after this happened. Guess who was in the motherfucking meeting and we told him and everybody else what happened? Gizzy. And guess who Gizzy fuck with right now that just lined him up to incriminate himself on fucking YouTube? Gizzy. Look at this shit. I even made a post about it on Instagram. Y'all believe me now? I ain't seen that paperwork. I gotta tell y'all, bro, y'all don't have to believe me. I know who's in the paperwork. I know the charges. I know every motherfucking thing. And I'm gonna say it again and I'm gonna keep telling y'all. Marciano is not cooperating. Wack 100 is not going to jail for it. Now, after, I don't know I'm not putting no snitch jacket on nobody. I can't tell y'all. But I'm letting y'all know right now, Wack is not, why you think he moving around freely like he has no fear? Pay attention.
Marciano's not cooperating and Wack ain't going to jail for it. That's SBGB's big slip up. He won't even address it. Facts. He won't even address it. He got one of his loyal supporters. They finally came with some common sense, right? And understood that this ain't personal, right? This ain't personal. It's man. I'm calling shit out. Period. I'm not. He talking about he don't want to be nobody's friend and don't want to fuck with nobody, nigga. Me either. Unless you wanna be. I'm cool if you cool. I'm cool if you ain't cool. Nigga, what is you talking about? Let's get to these facts though. Why'd you lie about where you got that audio from, bro? Skip all the name calling and the big talk and I got all the money and you niggas is broke and you niggas is ugly and I got 2 watches on and my hat is big. Oh, and my glasses is huge. Pass all that. Answer the motherfucking question, my guy. Why did you lie about where you got that audio from? What was your reasoning? Just keep it a bug. Maybe it was, you was afraid that your loyal supporters might have looked at you different. But there lies the problem. If you thought that, why didn't you think that in the first place and reject it? In your head, did you really think Wax sent you that so you can use it to destroy him? And again, why are y'all funneling this information that y'all want the people to be informed about down one avenue? You will not let anybody else do anything else with that audio. And they won't call nobody else either. They only do it through him. Y'all better wait. And again, I'm not trying to say he's Whack 100's YouTuber, man. Because I really don't know. What I do know, though, is you helped and aided that nigga to get his story out on the No Jumper incident and on Reggie Wright Jr. On the Dale incident. You helped with that one and you helped with the other. Because Reggie information, we know where you got that from. Yeah, it was already out there. But in that moment, that was a hell of a coincidence that you picked the same moment that Wack had an issue with something that Reggie had just did. That's just a hell of a coincidence for me. So we know where you got that information from, sir. Why you just don't tell the people? Yeah, man, he hit me up. He texts me, sends me information, and I run with it. Cool. Money grab. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to call him. I don't want to continue to call him Whack 100's YouTuber. But here's the difference between me and the other ones that's in our circle and him. Ain't no bribe, ain't enough money in the world to get me to run that nigga's agenda directly. That's why I'm very cautious on what I cover now. Because I don't be wanting to cover shit that will in fact help him. I'm gonna finish this and we're gonna get up out of here because I know it's late.
All right, but let me show you. This is the craziest shit that I've witnessed.
Brainwashed.
Listen to this shit. It says, "Damn, I know they hella mad. I be him to do it again. Like, stop it though. Don't stop it." Right, Gloss. I be trying to tell these motherfuckers, bro. I'm not just making this shit up. Motherfuckers this whole time like, well, you ain't seen the paperwork. You're lying. Da 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 da.
Salute to IBM Hoodlum. I like IBM Hoodlum.
All right, listen to this shit though.
He loyal.
Let's
he
just
loyal.
dive right in. We all,
to a fault.
The video's out about the No Jumper situation. So can you shed a little light on how that situation even happened, or like how did that situation he just confessed to all his? He did.
Listen to this shit,
when
bro.
did he do that? I didn't know he was on No Jumper.
Let's listen to that again. Remember when Gizzy first came on, when they got right to the program about their conversation, what did she start talking to him about?
Let's just dive right in. Everybody, the video's out about the No Jumper situation. So can you?
All right. So right then and there, she's talking to him about the No Jumper situation that she knows he was involved in. Remember, a month ago on the account that Gigi had before this. Remember, if you guys don't know, Gigi had two YouTubes. Well, I had a YouTube account before the one she has now. The other one got snatched by YouTube because she decided to put Sharice Mills' naked pictures on there, which was a Whack 100 play. Whack 100 told her, hey, expose her, get the content, make another YouTube, and promote a YouTube channel. Why you think she grew so quick? Why you think she's at almost 8K subscribers in less than 3 weeks? That was the play. Blow your other page up with exposing Sharice. Don't worry, we got you. I'm going to promo your motherfucking shit, and you're going to get it right back. And look what happened. So listen to it, right? She immediately started talking to him about the No Jumper shit. And
Shed a little light on how that situation even happened, or like how did that situation just?
Let me tell you how police these motherfuckers is. Now, when he gets off the live, somebody in her chat tells her Gizzy just told on himself. Listen to what she says after.
Gizzy just confessed to all his. He did. When did he do that? I didn't know he was.
I didn't know.
Was on No Jumper.
I didn't know he was on No Jumper. When did he do that? Whole motherfucking game. This bitch on her first YouTube channel was over there telling on Gizzy. She was telling on everybody in the No Jumper video. She's the one that named all of them and said she contacted the police and told on all of them. Gizzy's so fucking slow, he don't even realize that this was the bitch that gave him all the info. And Wack lined the nigga up to get on her show. If you pay attention, if you watch that live with her, Wack sent him over there to do this interview with her to clear himself. Because if you notice the question she was asking him, well, it was like, well, did you know what was going to happen? Did anybody tell you this was going to happen? So as he's saying, no, nobody texted me, nobody told me this, it clears Wack. Because remember, Wack is running from him orchestrating it. So if somebody that was there that incriminated themselves and said that they was there and they were part of it say, hey, I never got a message from Wack saying do this, do that, you just cleared Wack's name. He don't even know that Wack put him in a trick bag, and this bitch put him in a trick bag as well.
You guys are so funny. You hate him from outside.
Like, this shit is wild.
Let's dive right in. Everybody, the video's out about the no jumper situation. So can you shed a little light on how that situation even happened, or like how did that situation Gizzy just confessed to all his he did?
Y'all listen to this shit, right?
When did he do that? I didn't know he was on no jumper.
When did he do that? Bitch, when did he do that? You interrogated him the whole time. So what did you do? And how did you feel? All of this shit, and he's answering it. Like, what the fuck? When I tell you these some cold-hearted motherfuckers, bro, they do people wrong. They fucking fuck motherfuckers over, and he was dumb enough to get on the motherfucking show and do it. But like I said, once again, don't ever call me a fucking liar, because I don't need to lie. I'm not the liar in this situation. Y'all said I didn't have the paperwork. Oh, Gloss will tell you I seen the paperwork. One person that can vouch that knows I seen that paperwork is IBM Gloss, dead homies. And like I said, I can tell you detail. Matter of fact, let me give you a little detail about this cat right here. Y'all seen how goofy he was, right? No. Y'all seen how goofy he was, right? To get on the live with Gigi and incriminate himself. She's on there fucking playing Detective Gigi. He's answering all the questions, put himself at the scene. He even said he did this and did that. He incriminated himself the whole time to where somebody in her fucking chat said he just confessed to everything. So everything that the detectives are, when they bring him in, and everything that they're going to sit him down and talk to him about, they don't even need to talk to him about it anymore, because he already answered that on her fucking live. Dummy. This is the dummy of the year. And let me explain to you why he's the dummy of the year and wonder why he's in this mug. Gizzy is the one that took Jay Reed's wallet. It's in the paperwork. Can't say I'm snitching. They already got it down. I'm not telling. It's already there. He took Jay Reed's wallet. He took a debit card or credit card out of the wallet, went to a liquor store and bought a bottle off the man's motherfucking debit card. It's in the paperwork. Now, you mean to tell me you got to be that motherfucking dumb? Because every time you swipe a debit or a credit card, take a wild guess what's looking right at you. Take a wild motherfucking guess what's looking right at you every time you use a motherfucking bank card or a debit card or a credit card. What is there? Come on, man. Dummy of the motherfucking year. Dummy through and through. And this is the guy that went and said that I'm not allowed back in my hood. Last time he was in the hood, one of my homies from my neighborhood marked him out. Shout out Beat Up. Okay. And I wasn't allowed in my hood because I got caught doing some rainbow things. Well, I've been said it. And I'm going to keep saying it over and over. The story he told Wack about me is actually his life, not mine. When I run the content next time on him, I'm going to let y'all hear it for yourself. All right? But anyways, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, this shit is probably going to be floating all over YouTube. I didn't want to do it, but I'm tired of being called a liar. You didn't see the paperwork. Wack is getting arrested. No, he's not.
It definitely will be.
They ain't even worried about Wack or Adam 22. I wonder why. Can anybody in the chat answer this question before I get out of here? Who's typically the person that's involved in the case that they always give leniency to? Can anybody answer that question real quick before I get out of here?
Who, CS2 back?
Always gets leniency that's involved in the case.
Oh, CS2 back? No.
Who's that person?
Not CS. Talk to me, IBM Hoodlum. Who is it? I don't know.
Rats. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm out
the
here
rat.
chilling, man. I'll probably be going live in the next week, depending on my situation. Remember, I told y'all we on our way to moving to the ranch. So
Congratulations on that.
Ready to sell it, all type of shit like that. So I have been inconsistent.
Big
because
dog
of this
shit.
process. Like we'll be out of here in less than a month and a half. So I'm highly busy. You know, I'm a deadbeat father, but I got fucking 4 kids that I deal with all day, every fucking day, hands on. Haj know what my household look like, okay? But I'm the deadbeat of the year according to Gigi. But anyways, man, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for everybody who tuned in.
Yeah.
Next content gonna be ran on who the real rainbow person is, like I've been telling everybody. And I didn't want to do it, but because of the shit this motherfucker keep doing, I'm gonna let y'all hear from her baby mama, his baby mama, her motherfucking self. All right.
Oh boy.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it, man. And I'll see y'all next time, man. I'm out.
Yeah. Salute to IBM Hoodlum, man, for the content, man. Salute to Gigi for the content tonight too, man. It's a lot of content tonight. Jeez. I usually be asleep around this time, but I said let me bring it to the channel tonight, so tomorrow, you know, it can do what it do. But yeah, man, I definitely know. Yeah, I know. SBGBTV. Hey, man, I just want apologies and shit. That's it, public, and we can move on. We can move on when it happens. You ain't got to do it now. Go ahead and keep believing it. Just keep on believing it. Don't worry about nothing. You ain't got to run over there and tell him. But I know it's a couple of his fans over here now. That's like, I can't believe. I heard one of them, boy. She called and she said some crazy shit. I'm like, woman, if you gonna dry snitch on something I said, can you tell it right? He knows she was capping because he watched the live. Because he said a few things in his live that told me he watched it. He wanted me to know. Bro, at the end of the day, SB, GB, it ain't personal. I just know you full of shit. Are you full of shit about everything? I don't know. It don't matter to me. Once you show me you full of shit, you full of shit. I don't got time to determine what part is full of shit and what part is legit. Yeah, I'm gonna just put it all in one bow and just call it the full of shit pile. I'm just saying, bro. Just calling it like it is. But you know, like I know, whack threw your ass under the bus that day, and you been making that nigga feel it ever since. You really up the ante. You got more personal after that. I peeped that shit. You ain't as slick as you think you are, my guy. You just have a following, you know. But I don't want to say the energy because I would definitely did if I did, but I don't have the interest in going at you like for that, like, cause it's not about that. It's just about we gonna checks and balances. It's all it's about. You know, you capping. You should have never took nothing from that dude, man. But I mean, you know, you wanted to be big. You wanted to be the big dog. Well, you got it. You the big dog. Anyway, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. But man, I think I want to start doing a night stream. I want to do it like how OBM, what's his name? ODM Slim be doing. I want to do it like how he do it. I think I'm gonna start going live at night, but only on the weekends though. Only on the weekends. Let's see if I can build up a different audience that way. We gonna talk about relationship shit. We gonna talk about all that. We ain't gonna talk about whack all the time. We gonna all talk about real life shit. You know, somebody may need to hear some information, or I may need to receive it, or we may need to brainstorm together and talk about it. See if we can, you know, solve some problems we got going on in our personal lives at that moment. Whatever. We did relationship talk. I'm gonna figure it out. But every Friday night, I'm gonna go live late. We're gonna do the late night. We're gonna do the sharp shit. We're gonna go late night, baby. Steffi was still here? Yeah. What up, Steph? But I appreciate you, Queen. But yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think that's a good idea. Do it like ODM Slim and Sharp. We're gonna do the late night stream. I like it. We're gonna do that relationship talk shit though. You know? Educate ourselves. What do the women, the black women want in 2025? Like, is it on the same criteria as, 10, 20 years ago? As it shifted, what did it shift to? In men too. What do a man look for in a woman in a relationship today? Let's talk about that. What does a man feel is required to have a successful relationship in 2025, and vice versa? Hey, we might do that tonight, Saturday night, going into Sunday. I think we might do that. I might start that tomorrow night, actually. And I have some shit wrote out, and we just gonna run it. Yeah, we gonna run it. Have this conversation, man. I want everybody to participate. That's the goal. It won't just be me talking, thinking I know everything. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Educate my black ass. Help me out. But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up tonight. I really do. This content was very interesting. I want y'all to think about what I said, though, because it's all confusing. If Marciano's not cooperating, if Wack is skating, right? If that is true, I do happen to believe that he has the police report. Now, granted, he did say, I don't know what happened after the fact, what's going to happen after. I agree with him there. But I would have thought in the initial complaint, you would have Marciano in there because he's supposed to have been in witness protection, and Wack name at least being named as a whatever they call it, and in the paperwork, he got to be in there as somebody that was a part of the I don't know, an accomplice or something. No, he didn't fire on him, but it's being alleged that he did. So at the very least, an accomplice. He should be in the paperwork as that. That's all I'm saying. But think about it. We can figure it out tomorrow. No one wants a relationship. It's content and plays. I know I do. I can't say that. I can't agree with that. I 100% do, and I'm getting out of one. But I personally love being in a relationship versus being single, because nobody wants to die alone. I'm okay and content with being by myself. Don't get me wrong. The world ain't gonna end because I'm single. But I like the idea of having a woman taking care of my woman and her taking care of me. I love the idea of that. I love doing stuff as a group, building as a group. It's never too late to build. This is the time to do it too, right? Two great minds together, building something together, for our families and for ourselves, and spending quality time and doing all that good shit. I like all that, me personally. It ain't just content and plays over here. Can't speak for other people. Not gonna do it, but I can speak for me. I'm all for it, 1,000. But nevertheless, man, she said bullshit. Okay. You gotta prove me bullshit. You can't just say it. You feel me? With me, you gotta prove it. And I don't think you can. But good luck, though. Good luck trying. I say what I mean and mean what I say. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. This is a good live, huh? for it to be late and unexpected. For a nigga to jump out that shower. Soon as I seen she was ready, I was like, oh shit, let me get this cocoa butter on real quick. I wanted to go live right when she went live, so I ain't have to rewind it and all that, but it is what it is. Messing with him. Yeah. She messing with me. But yeah, man, she know these niggas out here be bullshitting though. She know it. I know it. I know she know it. You know what I mean? She ain't wrong. That just ain't me. It's these other ones. But she ain't lying. Cause I know that she know that I know. Shit is amazing to me. Niggas that have a real diamond and fuck it off for some stuff. But that's when you know everybody, man, just cause you a certain age don't make you mature. Like, let's be real. Yeah, you can be 50, that don't make you a mature man. This makes you an old nigga. That makes you an old fool. If you ain't learned to mature at that point. You're just an old fool. You know what I'm saying? Shit, maturity is actionary. You know? Learning to sacrifice for what means the most to you and not compromising it for immaturity. You know, you just gotta, when you start seeing them signs in the beginning, that's for women too. When you see them signs in the beginning, you gotta listen to them. You never too old to learn, because I learned a lot just in this relationship. I learned a lot about myself, you know. But it go both ways, man. It go both ways. Real shit. That shit, real shit. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. You gotta, when a motherfucker show you who they are, man, I'm telling y'all, best advice I can give you is believe them, man. Like, really believe them. I don't give a fuck how handsome or cute they are, or what y'all got in common and all that, man. Throw that shit out the window. When they show you who they are and it don't align with what you looking for, you best to fucking believe them and abort that mission. Save yourself valuable time wasted trying to make some shit work that just ain't gonna work. It may work in the beginning, but that shit catch up to you towards the end. You know what I mean? Real shit. When they show you who they are, believe them. Ain't no working that out. You know? Like, we gotta lower our standards too, but I do believe a lot of us do, because we want to make something work so bad. And there's not nothing necessarily wrong with that. It just depends on what it is you compromising. You know what I mean? If it's like core issues, you can't compromise core issues. It just don't work. If it doesn't alarm you in the beginning, eventually it will. After the honeymoon and the goo goo gagas and I love you and all that shit, after all that shit is over with, that's when it catches you. So when it comes to like core issues, you can't compromise that. You just can't. All right, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Peace, man. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow we gonna do something. We gonna go live. We gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. I'll figure it out. But I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy y'all night. I'll catch y'all in the morning. Stand on the media. Let's get it. No music.